Hello everyone, my name is Cooper Pierson and I'm excited to share my personal hero speech with all of you today, and I hope all of you enjoy listening to it as much as I enjoyed creating it. When I was first given the opportunity to create a speech about my personal hero, my thoughts immediately turned to the two people who have been a large part of my life and have continued to have a positive impact on me, and that's my parents. But instead of taking this more popular approach, as I'm sure the same line of thought entered your minds as well whenever given this assignment, I'm going to speak on a different person who has supported me in an activity that I enjoy, and that is caving. I was first introduced to Rocky Parsons when, after expressing interest in this area, my father told me of a man he thought might be able to help me. From that day forward, Rocky Parsons helped me, answered all the questions I could think of, and challenged me each day in the world of spelunking. His efforts have molded me into the caver that I am now. Without ever negating safety from anything he's taught me to do, he's taught me how to be respectful and conscientious around landowners and their land, as many of the caves that we explore reside within their boundary lines. He's also taught me how to be safe in a cave system and to treat its ecosystem with care, and how to be prepared for emergency situations involving caves, how to rappel into them, and how to find them. And Rocky Parsons has always taught me that the three most important things to do whenever you're in a cave is to waste nothing but time, to take nothing but pictures, and to leave nothing but footprints. And I think this just shows how not only his actions have helped me, but also his mentality and how he just thinks about things. And one example of what Rocky Parsons, how he is, and I know this may sound funny to the homeschoolers because we use this word a lot to get what we want or make an excuse for something, and that is, he makes caving very educational. But he does. I mean, it's very educational. I remember one time we were going through a cave and the walls were covered with crystals, and I didn't know what it was, so I asked him, and upon further inspection, I noticed that they looked like flowers. And he told me that whenever the sediments were laid down, pockets were formed in the cave walls, and crystals formed inside of them over thousands of years. And whenever the sediments started to crush back down, the flowers would peel out into the cave, and it looks like a perfect flower. And they're called gypsum flowers as a result. And things like that, just being observant, looking at the cave walls to see if they have any water level residue on it, or if the air in a cave is blowing or not. Just things like that help me become more observant and more experienced, and therefore make me a better caver. And on top of all this, he's always tried to introduce me to new cavers and to new organizations. And as a result, I am now a member of the National Speleological Society, the NSS, an active surveyor in cave systems, a current instigator of new digging projects, all thanks to his devotion to me in this area. And I think that without his help, I would not have had the tools or resources needed to continue down this path of exploration. Which leads me to my closing question of how can we impact each other like Rocky Parsons impacted me, because he has really changed how I looked at caving and how I have had what my attitude was to it. And how can we as a Christian organization impact people outside of that organization and with the love of Christ show them the way, just like he has shown me the way and the path into cave exploration. So thank you all for your time, and have a lovely evening. Thank you.